Karate Combat fans, it has been a hard-hitting, action-packed, memorable evening here at KC36. But now, it is time for the main event! And time to get on your feet. First, out of the blue corner, he is the Bear Slayer, Edgars Skrivers!
So your former lightweight champion is the first to enter the pit here tonight. Edgars Skrivers, hailing from Latvia. He's actually been splitting his time between his new home in Dubai and Latvia. Real pressure fighter, as you heard from Robin Black, and a lot of the promotional footage there really comes forward, covers up, plays a very technical guard boxing game. He just perhaps got a little bit overconfident and ate too many power shots onto that guard last time out. Really looking to rebuild here, and it's a very complicated puzzle for him to solve in Brunu Asisu.
And his opponent for tonight's main event, fighting out of the red corner, Bruno the Tiger Souza!
Now this is Bruno Souza. He is the complete package, to be quite honest. He's got a lot of experience in a lot of different full contact disciplines. He's extremely adept. He's fought to the highest levels possible. He's a little bit younger than our champion here tonight and a little bit taller. Had an excellent promotional debut last time out with a unanimous decision win over Maciej Turczek. Actually last time at KC35, just recently in August. But he's had a very full and complete training camp for this one. As you can tell as well, very charismatic, very personable, and very intelligent in the way he thinks about approaching these fights. So I can almost guarantee that he has game planned very uniquely to deal with the likes of Edgars Skrivers, and I'm very anxious to see what that game plan is.
I can't wait, man. I really want to see what Souza's going to do when he comes forward the whole time, and I want to know what Skrīvers is going to do.
Well, there you go, tail of the tape for Edgars Skrivers, former lightweight champ. That 4-1 record, of course, that one loss was last time out to Luisu Viktoru Rošu, standing 5'6" tall, a couple of inches taller at 5'8", is the man in the red corner, the Tiger, Brunu Asisu. He's actually, despite being the slightly taller fighter, he's got about the same length in the arms and actually less by a full 5 inches in the legs. But as Robin mentioned, this is the ultimate clash of striking styles. This is your main event for Karate Combat 36. Your referee for this one is Mark Goddard. And our main event tonight is brought to you by C4. Ignite your power with C4. Underway here, black pants Souza, white pants Edgars Skrivers, Josh Palmer, Bas Rutten, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Pit side tonight, bringing you all the action for one final time. It's going to be 5 3-minute rounds on the clock here for our main event.
Oh, good heavy leg kick there by Edgars.
Yep.
Oh, I love it. Feeling out each other out, getting the jitters out.
Yeah, the second leg kick he tried, he counted.
No, Bruno trying the feints now. So Skrivers, though, you see the much more traditional boxing style of Skrivers. We're used to seeing him just come forward with almost reckless abandon, but hanging back a little bit now.
Well, with Souza, he's got such good counter strikers, and that's what the Machida style is all about, the counter striking.
Yep.
Right, Bas, is it fair to say perhaps that Rošu possesses a bit more power than Souza did? I mean, they were heavy power shots that Rošu just hit him with over and over.
Yes, I do believe that, but I also believe that with Souza he can go 5 rounds full on. So that's the difference. Some guys are diesels and the other one are more sports cars, you know. The sports car just takes more energy.
So Souza playing around, trying to throw that jab out there. It's coming from a very low guard position. Fires that backhand out.
And the way Souza moved out of the way there, that was so nice. Going to the body here, that's a setup. You know it's a setup to something else.
And we've got to point out both these guys fighting southpaw. That lead right hand forward.
This is exactly as I thought it was going to go at this moment.
Yeah, you got to watch out for Souza because he's kind of circling towards his power hand, his opponent's power hand.
Don't hold the knee. You're holding. Don't knee in the clinch. Ready? Let's go.
See Souza immediately knowing that was an illegal strike, petitioning the referee, getting the response he wanted.
Nice check by Souza.
Just a flick of the hips.
Man, you can't feel the tension.
Getting closer.
Just loading
getting closer.
Inching forward. But Souza's going to be so good at circling out, that lateral movement's going to save him time and time again.
Oh! That's what he's looking for right there, that left hand.
I mean, that landed. He can have the gamesmanship to acknowledge it all he wants, but that landed. Final 30 seconds. You've got to be careful because, you know, 3-minute rounds, it only takes a couple of shots like that to nick the round from your opponent.
Oh, yeah. Souza going to the body with that right hand.
But you saw Skrīvers in the beginning, he let Souza come, and now he's back to his own game plan. You see? He's pushing again.
Oh, good shot from Souza. Wobbles the champion a little bit. Nice spinning back kick. Closing seconds here. I think that's a tough first round to score.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And this could be one of those fights that's decided by just the slimmest of margins in 1 or 2 rounds.
Yeah, it's going to be very close.
Yeah, still a long way to go, though, and another 12 minutes if they need them. Let's have a look at some of the replays from that opening round. That was a good shot from Skrīvers. There was the sequence that Souza had to acknowledge landed.
He's going to go out of the corner now. Oh, no, that was a different moment. Yeah.
Ooh. It's crazy when you look at these guys, man. They're like every little movement is calculated out there. You know what I mean? The distance management, just a half an inch, you give your opponent, they can take advantage of that quickly. The feints right off the bat by Souza.
Switching stances.
Skrīvers again back to the center of the pit here. Coming forward a lot more decisively now.
Souza's going to have to keep those feints up to draw out his opponent's left hand. I feel like Edgars is waiting for him to blitz so he can land that left hand.
Well, Souza switching stances here into orthodox.
Actually, now you talk about that in the beginning, when the fight started, Edgars was also moving backwards. But after he landed the straight, that's when he went back to his old fighting style.
That's right.
Yeah, the pressure and the volume.
Oh, went for the takedown.
Oh, yeah. And then a couple of shots on the break.
I like how he's flicking the jab. See how he's flicking the jab?
Yep.
That way he's in and out and not countered, but he's still scoring.
Oh, that guy. Honking the horn.
Boss is going to have a word with him, whoever's honking that horn.
The pull of Don Fry, break the window, pull him out.
Minute and a half left in the second round here. Again, it's Skrīvers pushing forward.
Oh, nice right hand by Souza.
Very nice. Body hat.
Yeah, Skrīvers undeterred though, and he's definitely back to his old self, pushing forward here.
Souza's breathing fairly hard right now, though, so I don't know if it's the running. Can he keep that up all 5 rounds?
That's what I was thinking too.
I mean, he made it through 3 with that kind of movement last time we saw him, so, you know, but it's a different pressure from Skrīvers. He's constantly having to think about it. He's constantly having to move.
Throw. Let's throw. Stop.
That was a nice little Ouchi attempt from
Throwing.
Edgars Skrivers.
Yes, game belt. Let's go.
Final 30 seconds here. It's Souza blitzing forward, eats some short shots though.
Nice knee in the middle there from Skrīvers as well.
Good catch of the kick.
I can see how Souza could be very frustrating to a guy like Edgars. The in and out, hard to hit kind of style. Oh! Like a little capoeira.
Well, it was worth a shot at the end of that round, but closing seconds here.
All right. Well, they
Again,
both said it. Later in the rounds, they will really want to pull the trigger. So,
Yes, I feel like his style has something to do with that.
yeah.
The in and out movement, the picking, not really landing heavy shots. He's landing the heavy shots after Edgars throws. Now, then he's throwing the heavy shots. But if you notice before that, he's just kind of picking, trying to draw out Edgars' big power shot, and then he counters that.
Yeah.
let's take a look at some of the replays. That was a really nice sweep attempt.
That would have been very cool if that would have
very,
happened.
very unorthodox, that's for sure. A good right hand from the Brazilian.
Souza going to the bread baskets, as Robin Black says.
Yeah, I'd say Brazilian. Of course, Bruno Souza's been living in Los Angeles for quite some time now.
Bread basket. Okay.
Third round underway. And this is definitely one of those fights that makes you very happy it's over 5 threes and not 3 threes.
Yeah.
Nice little level change on the jab.
Souza looks like he's having fun out there, though.
Constantly in and out, in and out, in and out. It's like you said, he waits for the counters and then he counters those.
That is the Machita way.
It's funny, Shinzo and Lyoto, they both have the exact same voice.
Yes. Yeah. It's kind of strange because Souza is moving towards Edgars' power hand.
Power hand the whole time, yes.
Gotta watch out for
away
that.
from that.
Ooh, he's countering the jab.
Yeah, he's gone back to
There's the
southpaw.
low.
There's his southpaw.
I feel that Edgars is just powering up right now for just a heavy strike.
Oh, he's getting annoyed. But he has to watch out with that.
Yes.
You know, if you constantly miss and he can't hit him, you know, you're getting annoyed, you start opening up, and once you start opening up, that's a problem.
Exactly. And now he's trying to cut the pit off.
Good sequences from Souza here. He's landing and getting out of the way again.
Nice counter.
Yeah, his angles also, you know.
Yes.
He stays out of the way.
Maybe it just took him a little bit of time to find his rhythm against an opponent like Skrīvers, who's literally running towards him at times.
Yeah, like I said, he's getting frustrated.
Yes.
He has to watch out.
This is certainly a much better round for Souza.
I agree. Oh.
Gotta stay out of the corner here.
Nice. That's smart. Going to the body.
Let's throw. Let's throw. Stop. Stop. Separate. Separate.
Good low kick.
There's the takedown, the fake takedown that he said he was going to
Let's
do.
stop. Stop. No, you're holding him. You're holding him. Let's go. Clean. Let's go.
See, there you go, immediately acknowledging the situation. We've got 15 seconds left in our standard rounds here.
I feel like a head kick would just be a game changer right now for either one of the guys.
Yeah, we haven't seen it from either fighter yet. That's a good round for Souza in all likelihood. Still all to play for us. We're going to move to championship rounds. in this main event.
But you know what? It's how the judge is going to see this, because when we say always, coming forward gets the most points, right?
Yeah, you still got to land some damage, though.
I know, but
he's coming forward. There's a lot of swinging and missing. There was a few body shots there, but I think Souza, his backing up skills to be able to strike backing up, moving forward, side to side, that sweet left hand right into the right.
That's it, and he can never land a big punch because he's out the whole time.
Well, I couldn't quite catch what they were saying in the corners there. I'm sure it was prolific advice.
Latvian advice.
Straight back to it.
Right at it.
Another 3 on the clock here, 4th round underway. Black pants for Souza, white pants for the former lightweight champion Edgars Skrivers.
I like the way Souza checks those low kicks, right? With his hip movement, pushing his shit out.
Nice counter there by Edgars. To Edgars' 1 punch, Souza's coming back with 3 or 4. But if you notice, when Souza throws his strikes, he's also moving his head offline.
Yeah, constantly.
Oh, yeah,
he got clipped there, though.
Left and a right. That's the first time we've actually seen Souza tie up upper body as well.
Stop. He's holding him. Relax. All good. Let's go.
Well, I gotta tell you, this is exactly what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
The movement.
Fighting from the outside, he called it.
I mean, do you want to see anything different from either fighter now with like 4.5 minutes left?
I would say, if I was Edgars in this corner, I would say one time to simply stop, stand still, let him come.
Yes.
Just break
Make him come to you.
Yep. Because now he's hunting, but he's constantly moving out. He cannot really land a punch with power. It's hard.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say we're not going to see that.
No.
Oh, heavy hands there by Edgars.
Yeah, landed well on Souza, gets sat down briefly.
Let's work out. Let's work out. Let's work out.
Oh, nice.
Stop. Hey, 1 minuto, Bruno. Yes, sir. Come on. Body series. Yes, sir.
Oh, good shots and head movement from Bruno Souza there, rolled with it.
See how he's going to the body, immediately to the clinch.
Yep. I would expect him to take that though also.
Yes.
At least a sweep.
I mean, it's interesting because Skrivers has a lot of experience in judo and mixed martial arts as well. He's not weak in those areas. We just don't see him use it all that much.
Oh, nice left hand. Both guys exchanging.
Yeah, Souza landing again. Final 10 seconds of round number 4, and that's good body work. Nice dictating the break by Souza. Oh, shot a legit double.
He said I didn't finish it?
He said no double finishing. Oh, interesting. So
Souza going back to his corner a little fatigued, I think. He's going to come out, he's breathing hard for sure.
It was a great round here for Skrivers.
Yes.
Yeah, let's take a look here at some of the replays.
But Souza constantly coming back.
Absolutely. Guys, we've got 3 minutes left on the clock here. This really could decide it all. It's very, very close. What are your thoughts leading into this fifth and final round? Sorry.
Oh, I don't know. I think that we need to see a finish for someone because it's so hard to tell who's ahead right now.
I got the needle leaning a little towards Souza just from the movement and the counter striking.
That's it. Yeah.
But on Edgar's side, the cage control is obviously very important.
I mean, you never know if it's super close. We can see a potential 6th round. But who knows? We've got 3 more on the clock here. 5th round underway. Main event, Karate Combat 36. Josh Palmer, Bas Rutten, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson on the call for you tonight. And we continue as we have been with Edgars Skrivers driving forward aggressively.
Let's work out, guys. Let's work out of there. Let's work out. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Looking for that inside trip, looking for the throws.
Skrivers sees it, he feels it.
And stop, separate.
Right back into the inside.
Yeah, look at it, trying to wrist grip as well, tying up. Oh. Good attempt at the throw. Souza using some inversions there to try and save himself.
Risky move there.
Oh, man.
It's going to be an anxious minute 45 for the fans of both of these gentlemen.
If that would have connected.
Ooh, got him fainting hard there. Good jumping knee into the frame.
Let's work, guys. Throw.
Throw those hands.
Well, Souza tried the Uchimata there.
Grab the belt.
Yeah, no grips to leave the upper body. That's a nice left hand from Skrivers. Souza covering here. He's got to get his movement back. And there's the takedown attempt. And sprawled very heavily.
Stop when I say you're on both knees. Stand up. Not on both knees.
Souza playing the shots with the back of the head. I mean, it's a good point. You have to have either the soles of the feet on the ground or one knee on the opponent.
That surprises me for Souza. I think he's too tired. He's going right in for the clinches.
Yep.
He's a better outside fighter.
You can tell the movement stopped completely from Souza here.
Fatigue stick kicks in. It's moving backwards the whole time, the constant pressure. It's a lot.
That's right.
And now especially the body shot attacks. Also smart from Skrivers.
Yeah, I mean, Skrivers is breathing deeply, but he can go this distance. We've seen him do it. 30 seconds left here. Firing in the corner.
Hands up, Bruno, hands up. No vai pro jogo dele. Vai acabar a luta.
Oh, and momentum clearly swinging towards the Latvian at the end of this 5th and potentially final round.
So some good counter there from Souza. Beautiful cross.
Well, the crowd willing them on there. Last few seconds, good left hand from Skrivers. And that's going to do it for the official 5 rounds.
Skrivers doesn't look tired at all.
Just screamed and said, "Let's meet in the middle."
I mean, if this did go to a 6, Souza's got to be careful.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We're going to get the judge's decision discussing it pit side here.
I'm staying out of it this time. I have no clue. I have no clue.
Well, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that 5th round. That jumping knee from Souza.
That's the attempt, but then the referee breaks it.
I think it all comes down to who won the first round, because it was so close. The 2 after that, 2nd and 3rd, I think goes to Souza, and the last 2 goes to Edgars.
Yep.
So very close. We could be looking at a 6th round here.
Yeah.
One more.
One more.
We got one.
We got to settle down.
We've got one more.
Wow.
Have we?
This is what Edgars wants right here.
Yep.
So the sudden death clause in Karate Combat has been triggered by the judges. They're just double checking. And we're good to go for a 6th round. Well, all to play for here.
They know that if they win this round, they're going to win the fight, so we expect fireworks here now.
Everything you got for 3 minutes here. Souza firing the short shots. He's got his momentum back. He's got his movement back.
Oh, there's a head kick. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. The exchanges.
Round number 6 underway. Oh, nice little trip on the outside. Souza counters with an Uchimata, rolls through. He's got to get back to his feet here. He doesn't want to hang out. Seconds will tick away very, very quickly in this one.
Nice short knee there by Skrivers on the way out, by the way.
Wow, Souza just throwing hands. Woo! He's constant.
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about dig deep time. This is it. And Skrīvers starting to look a little fatigued now.
Whoa, man.
Oh, nice kick on the inside from Souza, but he's eaten several shots from Skrīvers up top.
You got to throw when you're in these situations right here.
Tries a little shoulder shrug shot from Souza. Halfway point of this 6th round. Souza peppering little shots. Skrīvers responding.
Good luck scoring this thing. Jeez.
I know, right?
This is crazy.
Well, again, they tie up.
Oh.
Body shots from Skrīvers. Souza looks like he's trying to dictate the break here.
Right.
And Skrīvers isn't letting him go. Nice reap. Can't really wrestle up on top though.
Wow, man.
Less than a minute left. Souza getting up extra slow.
It's mind games, it's heart games, it's everything you got. 30 seconds left on the clock.
You can't just grab, you gotta throw.
Yeah, Margonot's gonna break them quick here.
Oh, man.
Good work from Skrīvers. .20 seconds left. Oh, again, real good wrestling scramble. We're not going to score wrestling, unfortunately. But
Scrambling here.
yeah, 10 seconds left. One more big flurry.
Spinning cartwheel kick from Skrīvers. He's almost doing it at the end. Oh.
Yeah, well, he catches the leg, scores the single leg takedown. He's going to have the final moment of the round, and Edgars Skrivers thinks he's done enough. So does Brunu Asisu. I've got no clue, I've got to be honest.
Me neither.
I'm staying out of this one, fellas.
Could there be a second death? Sudden death?
I don't think we have that in the rules. Somehow.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, it's a hard one. It's a hard one to call. Man.
Oh, Edgars Skrivers wants a 7th. Let's have a look at the replays of that 6th and sudden death round, and there were a lot of good short shots on the inside from Edgars Skrivers here. This was the single leg right at the very end. Textbook takedown there.
Nice hip push there from Souza.
We're going to go to the judges' scorecards. Let's find out who's going to take this main event.
Let's hear it for two fierce combatants who epitomized. Tonight they epitomized what karate combat is all about. Our winner by unanimous decision from the blue corner, Edgars, the Beer Slayer, Skrīvers.
So Edgars Skrivers rebounds from his loss to Luisu Rošu, taking a very, very tight
Going to the president there.
Yeah, points win over Brunu Asisu after a 6th sudden death round. Good show of respect from these two guys. Edgars Skrivers heading up to talk to the corner of his opponent very quickly. He's going to improve his karate combat record to 5 wins and 1 loss. I'm sure we're going to talk about it a bit more, but he is a puzzle. Let's see if Alex Wendling can get a word with Edgars Skrivers.
The Bear Slayer.
The Bear Slayer, congratulations. What went through your mind? when you knew you had to fight another round?
حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. There is no power, no strength except God. Thanks, Alhamdulillah.
And I know this was a big fight for you to bounce back from. So what do you want next for your future in the pit?
After that, I want to say congrats to Bruno. It was really good performance, good fight. This is what we wanted. We wanted 5 rounds. We got 6 rounds. Thanks to all commission, karate, combat. And after this, you can run, but you can hide. Luis, I'm coming for you. Save that belt for me.
Congratulations, the Bear Slayer.
And he's out.
Well, let's have a look at some of the stats from that one. High punch numbers, I imagine, indeed.
Good luck with that.
Let's have a look. So strikes landed 115 to 85. Outstriking with the kicks, the takedowns, and the punches as well. Pretty much the story of the fight there. Brunu Asisu starting very well, perhaps fading a bit towards the end. We'll discuss that in a moment, but first let's head down pit side for final reflections on that one from Robin Black.
Thanks, guys. A fight like that can be so incredibly inspiring. You know, martial arts is about many things. It's about skill, it's about technique, it's about learning, it's about growth, but sometimes it's about guts and toughness and sheer will, and that's what that 6th round was really about. Skrīvers continued to gain more information throughout that fight as he fatigued his man, but he also really had to figure out the arrhythmic movement of Brunu Asisu. You know, a great man once said, guilty feet have got no rhythm. Well, if that's true, Edgars Skrivers is innocent.
Yes, thank you, Robin. Bas, Wonderboy, final thoughts on that one. Brunu Asisu, he had the movement, and then when he didn't have the movement, it was all Edgars Skrivers.
That was it. He just simply broke him down at the very end when he started fatiguing, and that's why he got it in round number 6. I didn't expect it in the beginning. He had a different game plan, but as soon as he landed the big left on Asisu, he went back to his old style, and that was pushing.
And that constant pressure to a guy that relies a lot on his movement and his counter striking can wear you down as the fight goes on. So you saw it. He started to fatigue later on. In that 6th round, he was done.
And what about Edgars Skrivers asking for a 7th?
Yeah, he can keep going. I mean, the way he ran up after the 5th round, right? Like, well, okay, whatever, let's go.
Yeah.
He doesn't get tired.
Going to be an absolute nightmare, of course. Potentially down the line, we might see the rematch with Luisu Rošu.
Oh yeah, 100% we're going to see it. You know, I don't see Skrīvers lose now. Rocha is on a tear. He's doing really well. He won everything in his last 4 fights as well, I believe. So now, yeah, that will set it up.
That would be great. Of course, we've got lots more coming your way from Karate Combat. We're going to round out 2020.